I'm not talking to you.
Oh,
I'm
oh
not talking to you.
man, here we go. He's doing it today. He's mad. He's mad.
Hold that. Number one, Tim. I'm not talking to you.
We're back for episode 15 here on
No, we're not.
Football Stat Nerds.
No, we're not.
Fantasy season is coming to
Nope.
an end
Nope.
for us. We got
Here.
one more week,
Who cares?
and it did not did not go the way we thought it was going to go for a couple of the matches at all. You look at him; he's a little upset with me right now.
He's pouting.
He's on the 30-yard line. The 20, the 10, touchdown!
One-man army, Rambo. Baby walking like Naomi Campbell. Make me wanna risk it all, take a gamble. Little butterfly tattoo on her ankle.
I'm not talking to you.
Oh,
I'm not talking to you.
man, here we go. He's doing it today. He's mad. He's mad.
Hold that. Number one, Tim. I'm not talking to you.
We're back for episode 15 here on
No, we're not.
Football Stat Nerds.
No, we're
Fantasy season is coming to an end for
Nope.
us. We got
Here.
one more week,
Who cares?
and it did not go the way we thought it was going to go for a couple of the matches at all. You look at him; he's a little upset with me right now.
He's pouting.
What's wrong, Corey? Hey,
What's wrong?
hey, you're still on the winner's consolation ladder. If that helps out at all.
Oh shit! I almost fell out of my chair.
So,
Well, that's gonna be the first clip that goes on Facebook.
so we'll come back to why he's so upset here in a second.
No, well, I
But
want to
with
go
how-
first. Get it over with.
Fine. You want to start with you? So Mahones and the Kangaroos played last week on a projection of, what was it, 340 to 314, which was what the projected score was going to be for you and Mahones. You actually hit your projection, but she outscored hers, which means that she took you out of the playoff, out of the running for first place this week. I'm sorry, what was that?
Shut up.
Remember how we were saying don't let your head get in the way, don't get egotistical about it and talk crap, and it caught up to you.
I didn't talk shit in the playoffs. I knew better.
So I have a feeling you didn't read this. Something that the matchup recap had last week.
Oh, what? I finally got one?
Yeah, you finally got one.
Thought it'd be good.
This is awesome.
What, do I get shit on too?
I want this.
Kind of
to
like
tell
you did
me-
with the,
I got-
the scheduler.
Yeah. So come on, flying kangaroos. What happened? Mike Tyson put up a better fight against Jake Paul than you did against chilling with Mahones.
Bullshit.
You could have spared everyone the pain and thrown in the towel. We didn't need to watch this, especially after all the trash talking you did leading up to it. Oh, don't act like you weren't. We know you were in your head. There's one question remaining now. Do you like your humble pie plain or a la mode?
I'm going home. God.
It's
Hey, well, look at it this way. You don't have to talk about it now because the bot just did it for you. So there you go. Next.
Yeah, I know.
Next.
It's like it was reading my mind or our text
Moving on,
messages. I was
next.
telling you about humble pie.
Moving on. Next.
Easty and Armchair.
There you
This
go,
match
attaboy.
was supposed to go to Easty, but because of Joe Burrow earning 147 points, that pulled Armchair from a projection of 284 to 336.
What?
Joe Burrow earned 147 points. pulled Armchair from a 284 to a 336.
Oh my god.
Literally, the only reason why Armchair won last week was because of Burrow's performance against the Broncos in the overtime match with that game-winning touchdown, over 300 yards, a lot of completed passes. Yeah,
So
Burrow last week, 26 attempts, 303 yards, 2 touchdowns, 3 carries, 11 yards.
Okay, you want to see what I went up? You want to know what I went up against in Mike's league when I took second for the $50? Josh Allen, Zay Flowers, George Pickens, Josh Jacobs, George Kittle, Derrick Henry, and Aubrey. He also had Jacoby Myers. Well, this one also has defense. I had Jane Daniels, DJ Moore, Puka, Cincy's running back. Jamar Chase Brown. And Jamar Chase were my big dogs. He was 12-2. I was 7-7.
Dang. You got second though. That's pretty good.
I'll take that consolation over this screw job. I want an investigation.
Sorry, she beat you by 70 points, buddy. And Armchair
investigation. Somebody cheated.
Armchair beat EC by 8 points. So now this week, it's Armchair versus Mahones. We're going to come back to that match here at the end of this. Mirith beat Cody this week purely because Cody didn't realize that there were games. Yeah, there were games every day of the week. He thought they started on Thursday and then Saturday, Sunday. He didn't realize there were Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday games. So he got pinched on some of his players because he didn't shift his lineup. He's got one more chance this week to play against Mirith for 5th place. With Mirith's team having a lot of people benched now, the chance of her getting 370 points this week is very slim. And Cody even breaking 300 is very slim. So it's going to be a tight 5th place match, but ultimately we'll see how they both play with everyone on their team being benched at some point and trying to earn points. With me versus Whiskey last week, this is a fun one for you. Pull up the score between him and I real quick. And I want you to tell me why you think I beat Cooper.
Well, I'm not allowed to say that anymore because I get yelled at when I do. I get yelled at when I do. That Commissioner Poll.
There's one reason.
It's that Commissioner Poll again. Just like baseball.
Look at tell me if you can see why I beat Cooper this week.
I'm trying to. How?
Aubrey. His kicker.
Oh.
His kicker earned him 1 point. 1 point. He missed a 50-plus field goal, but he made an extra point attempt. Dallas literally had one opportunity for a field goal and an extra point attempt, and that's it the entire game. If they had done a little bit better, there's a chance that Cooper would have beaten me, but plain and simple because his kicker earned him 1 point, it put a 15-point gap between us, and I walked away with that game. Oh, and not to mention the fact that on his side of the field, he had 6 guys lose him 65 points, and 3 guys earn him 67. Whereas I earned 20 on top of projection. 6 guys earned me 37. 3 lost me 15 or 16 points. So the disparity between me earning and him losing is what caused me to win that game. So his team didn't play very well. Mayfield earned him a lot of points. I mean, a lot of points, 118, earned him 35 more. But he had a lot of guys not even break the barrier of 0. So that was bad for him. And then Blue, Green, and Curtis, This match was supposed to be a 331 for Curtis and 302 for Blue Green. Well, it was a 302 for Blue Green. It was a 288 for Curtis. He lost 43 points off of projection, and his key missing factor was his quarterback. Gino only earned 54 points, lost him 33. That right there is the reason why Curtis's team lost this week. His second running back only earned him 7, and his quarterback earned him 54. They cumulatively lost him 50 points.
Who? Charbonnet?
No.
Oh.
Get another shot. Pacheco, running back 2, earned him 8 points.
Pacheco.
And Gino earned him 54.
Whereas we just talked about this, didn't we?
Charbonnet earned him 32.
Yeah.
So he got messed up. He lost points because of Pacheco, but then he really lost points because of Gino in that Seattle versus Chicago Bears game.
News fest.
So that's why Curtis lost last week. Now coming into this week, we've got Curtis playing Whiskey for the 9th place, 10th place. They're both even. Whiskey's projected 309, Curtis is projected 300. We'll have to see how that goes. There's going to be a lot of shifting on both rosters because Curtis's team has guys that their games don't matter, so they're still playing football. And Cooper has guys that kind of matter, but not really as much. But we'll have to see how they duke it out to take last place and 9th place. This week, I'm playing Blue Green. He has entirely Chiefs on his team. He's projected to not even break 200. He's playing me for 7th place. I'm projected to earn 300. So I know who's you. We'll have to see how that goes this week, but it looks like I'm going to be taking this match from Blue Green.
You look at me like you're an asshole.
On the consolation bracket, Mirith and Cody this week. Mirith's not going to break 300. Cody's barely going to break 200.
I'm not going to break 300.
We're going to see how that goes between both of those teams, but it looks like someone's going to have to make a move tonight or tomorrow to try to get closer to the next person. Cody has won 2 out of 3 so far against Mirith, but coming into this week, I don't think he's got a chance because of who he has. Stroud is projected to earn 20 points. That's all Stroud's projected to earn. If he can swap out somebody to actually earn points, that would be better for him. Allen's projected to earn 23. So if Allen's going to earn 23 and Stroud's going to earn 20, Rogers is projected to earn Mirith 76. So we'll have to see how that goes. And then you and Mikey, 276.7, 278.7.
I'm not changing anything.
You've got a 2-point lead on him.
Oh. Eat that, Mikey. I know you watch this.
We'll see how this goes. It looks like he's got Breece Hall he can trade in, or he can trade in Brandon Allen.
Stop talking. Shut up.
You might need to look at your roster a little bit there, buddy.
He knows we're recording. Shut your mouth. Shut up.
Mahones versus Armchair, the number 1 play game this week. Did you look at their totals that are projected?
They're probably 380 to like 360.
291 on Mahones to 313 for Armchair. Burrow is questionable. Again, he's questionable. He's had that designation every week going in, and he still plays. But when you're looking at on the side of Mahones, Mixon's projected to earn 13 points. Nakua's projected to earn 10 points. Gibbs going to earn 51 projected. Daniel's still going to projected to earn 93. Hill's going to earn 23. Chase going to earn 39. Like, it's because Mixon isn't even projected to break 15. And Nakua, we're going to have to see how the Rams and the Texans play to see if Mahomes has a shot. On armchair side, all of his guys are projected to earn full points. So if Burrow has another good week this week and they beat the Steelers and the redemption match, which last time they played it was a shootout and Burrow did phenomenal and the Steelers couldn't block anything, we'll have to see how that goes. I think it's going to be armchair to end this. Cody and I have been talking the last couple of days. We want Mahomes to win because it'd be funny. A player that hasn't touched their roster, literally the computer drafted for them, slotted their players, and then they haven't touched their roster at all for any moves, acquisitions, trades. They're going for the number one position, number one place. It'd be funny to see Mahomes win this week.
Should be me.
I know you wanted number one. I know you wanted number one.
All that shit.
And you didn't get it. But hey, not a bad introductory season for this for us. We'll have more players next season. We've got points figured out. We've got players figured out. I'm adding punting next season into the mix, so we have one more position. I'm not doing the broken down defense, and I'm not doing head coach. But if we add in punting, it could swing either way. And I'll do some math on the off season, but I'm thinking we got a good setup for next year.
Yeah. And I'm taking it, goddamn. Hey, we need to buy a belt.
Need to buy a belt?
I will keep it at my
house. You got to win first.
Shut up. That's what, like 14?
All right, guys.
That's like what, 8 figures now? That's what you get. Want to bring it up? That's what you get. So crying.
It's been an interesting season. This guy has had some ups and downs. I've had some ups and downs. My team name changed because obviously my team can't play well. We're not going to be called the Guardians. We'll be called the Duck Spirals because that's better, more fitting for the bad for the bad things. So this has been our regular season leading up to our final week of the playoffs, leading into the playoffs for the NFL. So stay tuned next week to see who wins, how this all goes, and to find out how we're going to do it all next season, guys. So, as always, appreciate you. Thank you for tuning in every week. And it's a short one. There's not a lot to talk about this week. We'll have to break it down next week. So,
hey,
catch
don't
you guys.
talk about yourself like that. You don't need to call yourself short.
Hey. You're barely taller than me.
Hey, that's okay. At least you didn't get roasted by the bot in the playoffs. Bite me.
All right, guys. Catch you next week. See ya.
One-man army, Rambo. Baby walking like Naomi Campbell. Made me wanna risk it all, take a gamble. Little butterfly tattoo on her ankle. It go together with the one on my shoulder. I be like a sailor, swimming in the money. I was broke, won't go back. This a throwback, by the go in cold beer, baby hold that. I'm not there yet, but I'm so close. Shine your light on me, I'm lost. Feeling around in the dark. I can feel it, I'm so close.